Hey guys, this is Prateek from Mr. Phone, and as someone who has always played games on a gaming console, shifting to a gaming PC has been both fun as well as a bit challenging. Now, as much as I love playing games like Apex Legends on a mouse and keyboard, I still feel that a controller is the way to go forward if you want to play third-person RPGs or just sports-based games like NBA 2K or FIFA. Now, unfortunately, I didn't want to spend upwards of ₹5,000 on an Xbox wireless controller, so after searching for a bit online, I got my hands on this. Now, this right here is the CLAW Wireless Gamepad, and I've been using this for a ton of games on my gaming PC. And in this video, I'll tell you if it is worth it or not. But guys, before we get on with the video, make sure to hit the bell icon and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on any awesome tech content that we put out. Now that you have done that, let's get on with the full review of the CLAW Wireless Gamepad. Okay, I won't beat around the bush at all. The CLAW Shoot Wireless Gamepad draws an uncanny resemblance to the Xbox One controller for PC. Heck, the only thing different about the design of these two products, at least on face value, is their respective logos. But I'm not complaining because unlike most other budget-oriented gamepads in the market, this one, much like the Xbox One controller, offers a slightly wider frame which ensures that the button layout isn't too congested and is easy to reach at the same time. I also like how the controller offers rubberized grip on either edges, which is surely going to come in handy, no pun intended, if your palms sweat whilst gaming. Now, as for the overall build quality of the controller, honestly, for its asking price, I am very impressed. Now, just to clarify, I have been using this controller on a daily basis for the past month with my gaming sessions including, but not limited to, NFS Heat and some grueling sessions of Fall Guys wherein I was smashing the buttons like a crazy person. But so far, the controller has stood the test of time. Now, I'd also like to add that the analog sticks offer excellent friction and all the other buttons offer superb tactility too, so in no way did I feel compromised with my gaming experience on the CLAW Shoot Wireless Gamepad. Honestly, I have but 3 complaints with the design of this gaming controller. Firstly, it still ships with a micro USB port for charging, which isn't the end of the world, but a Type-C port would have been appreciated for sure. Now secondly, the D-pad is a little off axis and I noticed that the left key had a slightly deeper travel as compared to the right key. Again, I don't use the D-pad at all, so it wasn't a deal breaker for me, but if you're into platform-based titles, then you might want to take a note of this. Now thirdly, the RT button or the right trigger button has started to stick a little bit, but I feel that I'm partly to be blamed here as I did drop the unit twice on concrete. On the whole though, the CLAW Wireless Shoot Gamepad's design exceeded my expectations, so now let's look at its performance. So first things first, this is not a Bluetooth controller, which means you cannot pair it to your smartphone. Now this comes with a 2.4 GHz dongle, which means that it is specifically meant to be played and paired with your gaming PC. Now the cons are obvious. The functionality is a bit limited and should you lose the dongle, you'll probably just have to get a brand new controller. But on the bright side, the CLAW Wireless Shoot offered excellent connectivity with little to no latency during my gaming sessions. The setup was fairly straightforward too, and the controller offered a plug and play experience which I greatly appreciated. So the second you plug in the dongle, the controller will come to life and you will be able to play pretty much anything instantaneously. Now, as I mentioned previously, I played Fall Guys and NFS Heat on the controller quite a bit, but I also dabbled with Control using the gamepad and I found the results to be excellent on all the games. There was no latency to speak of and the buttons automatically mapped to whichever game I was running. Oh, and you do get vibration feedback with the controller too, which isn't as tight as I'd hoped it to be, but it does the job. So if you're going over gravel on NFS Heat or picking up an object in Control, you'll feel the motors kick in. Also, pressing the home button would bring up the Xbox game bar, which is quite nifty to take screenshots or screen grabs quickly. Now this is a really good feature for anyone who doesn't rely on the GeForce experience to capture in-game clips. As for battery life, the CLAW Wireless Shoot Gamepad claims to offer around 10 hours of gameplay off a single charge, and in my testing, I found the claim to be true. I charge the controller once every 4 or 5 days, which is good enough for my usage, and I'm sure that it will suffice for yours as well. So, for its asking price, just south of ₹1500, the CLAW Wireless Gamepad is actually a very good controller. Now, this thing gets all the basics right, and it offers very long battery life. It offers a solid in-hand grip and little to no latency thanks to its bundled 2.4 GHz dongle. So, if you're in the market for a wallet-friendly game controller for your gaming PC, the CLAW Wireless Gamepad gets a solid recommendation from me. Oops. Also guys, if you did enjoy this video, do give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let me know which PC games you are playing, because I am on the hunt for some new titles. I just completed Dying Light. I'm actually in the process of completing Dying Light. I didn't complete it yet, but I am about to complete NFS Heat. So do let me know your recommendations in the comments below. But until next time, this is Prateek from Mr. Phone signing off.